Getting ready for game number 2. Derek Lumens will be the starter for the A's. A's coming off that 11-8 loss in game 1. Made it interesting in the final inning. Entered that inning, the 7th inning, down 11-2. Eventually brought the tying run to the plate before Kasanke struck out to end the game. The lineup for the Kings in game 2, it'll be Rodriguez to lead it off, then Jake Fallish and Mike Aiello. Middle of the order, Alex Leto, JT Schneider, and Rick Lee. On the bottom third, Aaron Schauer, Grant Platek DHing, and then Paul Polera batting in the 9th spot. Defensively for the A's, some changes. T.D. Walker back out in right and Broggy back out in center. Chris, who DH'd in game 1, now out in left. And on the infield, Stelt at first and Slivka back at third. Fields was at second, now playing short in game 2, and McKelvey at second base. And Norton will be catching in this second game as Alex Rodriguez steps in. First pitch from Lumens. It's a pitch upstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. We're underway. (1-0) downstairs. 2 balls and no strikes. Lumens making his 10th appearance of the season and his 4th start. He's got a couple of complete games. His 2-0 is popped up. Very shallow right center, and it'll be T.D. Walker to make the call on the catch. Well, 3 or 4 steps from the infield for the first out.
Shortstop, number 16, Jake Fallish.
Second strikeout is 200.
Now the first pitch to Fallish, lofted in the right, diving play made by Walker for the second out.
Catcher, number 99, Mike Aiello.
So now 2 quick outs. Nice sliding catch for Walker to get the second one. And now it's Aiello, the catcher. Strike outside. I was swinging a foul back. 0-2. One, two, outside, 2-2. And now there's a swing and a miss and a strikeout. A strikeout career number 199 for Derek Lumens. As he works a 1-2-3 inning. And we are through 1/2 inning. We're going to the bottom of the first. Kings kept off the scoreboard. The A's coming up next in the bottom of the first. Bottom of the first inning, it'll be Owen Reich on the mound for Kenosha. And the lineup for the A's in the second game, it'll be Chris again to lead it off, this time playing left field, then Brogny and then T.D. Walker. Middle of the order, Harry Stelz, Christian McKelvey, and Travis Slivka. On the bottom of the order, it'll be Ryan Fields, Mark Warner, who's DHing for Lumens, and then Ryan Norton, the catcher, batting ninth.
Leading off for the A's, left fielder number 31, Ross Chris.
And Chris will step in. Defensively for the Kings in the outfield, it's Leto, Polera, and Schauer, left to right in the outfield. On the infield, Rick Lee at first, JT Schneider at second, Fallish back at short, and Rodriguez at third. First pitch is inside for a ball, and it's Aiello catching again in this second game. And he's looking to try and split the doubleheader. First pitch, or 1-0 pitch outside, 2-0. Now a swing and a ground ball right side, picked up by Schneider, flips to first. So ground ball out. For the first out.
Center fielder number 11, Bryce Brogny.
Now it's Bryce Brogny with one out. Swinging a foul back on the first pitch. It's a 0-1 count. Swinging a line drive foul up the left field line, 0-2. So no balls and two strikes, one on the inning. Bottom of the first. Now swinging a fly ball. Left field. Leto coming in. Battling the sun. Shielding his eyes. Will make the catch. 2 outs in the inning.
Right fielder number 22, T.D.
And now T.D. Walker. First pitch, swung on, hit to the right side, deep in the hole at second. A nice diving play made by Schneider, who will quickly get up and make a throw in time. And it's a 1-2-3 inning in the bottom of the first. So both teams retired in order in the first. We are through one. We go to the top of the second. 0-0 is our score.
All right, guys, we got teriyaki, honey barbecue, and mild. Enjoy. All right, DOA wings, hottest on the menu.
You got a problem?
left fielder, number 19, Alex Leto.
Alex Leto leads off the top of the second. Lumen's coming off a 1-2-3 inning. Included a strikeout. First pitch to Leto, line into left field. That's a base hit. Leadoff single.
Second baseman, number 2, J.T. Snyder.
So now J.T. Schneider, runner at first. Nobody out here in the top of the second. First pitch, called strike on Schneider. The 0-1 outside. Evened up at 1-1. One grounded to Slivka. Nice diving play. Throws to second for one. A low throw. Nice play by McKelvey to dig that one out on a short hop. Saves an error and gets the force. The throw to first is not in time.
First baseman, number 30, Rick Lee.
So it turns into a 5-4 fielder's choice. First out of the inning. Now it's Rick Lee, the first baseman. First pitch hit in the air. Foul territory on the right side. And just out of the Rita Stelt. Look, he misjudged that pop up a bit. And it's back to the infield, so it was a tough play. Oh, 1 swung on, hit in the right, foul. Just foul up the right field line. So it's an 0-2 count. So 0-2 count. Runner at first and 1 out in the inning. And the 0-2 swung on and grounded to Slivka. Waits for it, throws to second, and no out there as McKelvey came off the bag.
This umpire is so bad.
And Lumen's immediately arguing the call.
This ump is so bad.
So no out recorded. It'll go as a fielder's choice. Everybody's safe.
Right fielder, number 28, Aaron Schauer.
And McKelvey almost was able to take out the runner because he was off a second, but could not get the tag in time. And the umpire ruled that he came off the bag on the force at second. So now it's Aaron Schauer, runners at first and second, and now there's a ground ball to The shortstop Fields throws it into right field. That's an E6. A run will score, and it's going to put runners on the corners. So what looked like a double play that would have ended the inning.
Designated hitter, number 15, Grant Watak.
Puts runners in the corners. 1-0 lead now. Now it's Grant Plottek, and now a runner goes from first, and it's a low throw, goes into center. Another run will score on the error by the catcher Norton. It's 2-0. A's throwing around the ball in this inning. 2 errors have led to 2 runs scoring. It's a stolen base. Pitch was a strike, so it's 0-1. Now a 0-1 pitch line into left center. That's down. That's a base hit. They're going to wave the runner around second. He's going to score. That throw goes into second. And now it's a 3-0 lead.
Center fielder, number 22, Paul Valera.
As now Polero will step in. First pitch outside, a ball and no strikes. Now a throw over to first, runner back in time. Swing and a miss, 1-1 the count. One pitch, squares to bunt, takes a strike. It's 1-2. One, two, missed down low. Now the 2-2 lofted into center. Coming on to make the catch is Brogdy. He'll make it, throw to first to try and double off the runner, but not in time. 2 outs in the inning.
Third baseman, number 12, Alex Rodriguez.
So now back to the top of the order. It's Alex Rodriguez. He's 0 for 1. It's a first pitch strike. 0-1 to the Kings third baseman. It's a 3-0 lead. 3 runs are in. All of them unearned. Now swinging a ground ball to the left side. Slivka picks it up, throws across on the infield grass. And a nice play there ends the inning. But the Kings score 3 on a couple of base hits and a couple of errors. And we're going to go to the bottom of the second inning. It's 3-0, the Kings lead. Bottom of the second, Stout leads it off. A's trail 3-0 after that 3-run inning in the top of the second, thanks to 2 errors. All those runs were unearned. It's a called strike on Stout. First pitch inside, or 0-1 pitch inside, 1-1. A called strike on the 1-1. It's 1-2. One, two from Reich. Popped up short right center, and that's going to fall in. A blue base hit.
Second baseman, number 4, Christian McKelvey.
So now Christian McKelvey will step in. Did not play in the first game as a batter. Did come in as a relief pitcher. Went the final 2 innings. So this is his first plate appearance between the 2 games. He takes one low. He's got a runner at first. The A's have to come back in this one. Could not come back in the first one. Looking to change the script in this second game. It's now 2-0 with Stout at first base. Now a swing and a fly ball right side, but out of play as that hits the light post in the right field foul area. It's the first strike, and it moves the count to 2-1. Now a swing and a ground ball right to the third baseman Rodriguez. He throws off balance to get the out at second. Now the throw to first is in time, and it's a 5-6-3 double play.
Third baseman, number 12, Travis.
5-4-3 double play that leads to 2 outs, base is empty. So it's Travis Slifka now, bases empty, and a 1-0 count. Takes another one inside, this time for a strike. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1. Fouled. And out of play. It's 1-2 on the A's third baseman. One, two, swung on and missed. So Slivka strikes out. That ends the inning. The A's get 1 base hit, but they leave them empty, thanks in part to the double play. And we're going to go to the top of the third. A's still trail 3-0. Top of the third inning, 3-0 the Kings with the lead. It'll be Jake Fallish to lead it off against Derek Lumens. Gave up 3 runs in the last inning, but they were all unearned. There's a couple of errors in that inning that allowed 2 runs, or allowed those 3 runs to score. Oh, 1 to Fallish. Inside, almost hit him, somehow got out of the way. It's a 1-1 count. 1-1 curveball missed inside. 2-1, foul back. 2-2. Two to Fallish. Swung on and just got a piece of it. Now the 2-2 again. Swung on. Fly ball down the left field line, but foul. Fallish just out ahead of it. So we'll reset. It'll still be 2-2. Fallish is 0 for 1. He flew out to right in his first at bat in the first. Lumens from the windup, the 2-2. Fly ball this time down the right field line, but on a play. Still 2-2. 2, 3, 4 in the order. Fallish, Aiello, and Leto. 2-2, swung on. Skied into center. Couple steps back, and to his left is Brockney. He'll make the catch. Easy out for out number 1.
Catcher, number 99, Mike Aiello.
Now Mike Aiello, the catcher, is 0 for 1. He struck out to end the first, and his only at bat. And now he'll swing in, hit one up the first baseline foul. It's 0-1. Wins from the windup in the 0-1. Swung on and little dribbler to the right side. Picked up by McKelvey at second. In and out of his glove. That'll be a base hit. Was weakly hit, and McKelvey had to basically try and pick that ball up and throw all in one motion
Left fielder, number 19, Alex.
to have a shot, and he couldn't cleanly pick that one up. So, infield single. For Aiello, now it's Alex Leto. First pitch downstairs, blocked by Norton. Keeps the runner at first. Leto led off the second with a single, eventually scored in the inning. Now the 1-0. Down in the zone again. 2 balls and no strikes. On the Kings left fielder. Batting in the cleanup spot. Another one downstairs for ball 3. Lumen's set, working now from the stretch, and the 3-0, take it for a strike. On the inner half of the plate, just above the knees. Quick look to the runner at first as he's set, and the 3-1. Swung on and hit hard in the left. That's a base hit. Second hit for Leto. Second hit of the inning, and fourth overall for Kenosha. Puts runners at first and second.
Second baseman number 2, J.T. Schneider.
Now it's J.T. Schneider, the second baseman. He's 0 for 1. Reached on a fielder's choice. It was a 5-4 fielder's choice in the second. First pitch to Schneider. Taken for a strike. Bend at the waist. Now Lumens is set, and the 0-1. Taken for another strike. This time on the outer part of the plate. It's no balls and 2 strikes. Norton gives the signs. And now the 0-2. Swung on, fouled. And that'll go into the Kings dugout. On a pop-up, it's still 0-2. Now the 0-2 missed outside. Ball and 2 strikes. It's a 3-0 lead for Kenosha here in the top of the third. 1 out in the inning. In this game 2 of a doubleheader. Now swinging a ground ball up the third base line, picked up by Slivka. He'll step on third for 1, and the throw across is in time. It's a 5-3 double play, and the A's are out of the inning. So we're going to go to the bottom of the third inning. As the Kings get 2 base hits, they leave 1. It's still 3-0 Kenosha.
Usually, I've never really been into this sappy, corny, mushy garbage.
You know what? I'm going for it.
You are completely and utterly
Awesome. Great.
I'm glad you showed up.
In my life.
I could never get through this world without you. You are really close to my heart.
I think I'm about to cry. You better not.
Every single time I
Get down, get down!
there you are. You always
My
have.
back, my back. I'm so glad you're alive.
It's like all these tiny little things.
Yes, things.
Are serious and kind of important.
You gotta hold it like a baby bird.
And
Please be quiet.
listen, you hear that?
That's a little something I like to call
Friendship.
Ryan Fields.
Bottom of the order, 7, 8, 9. Fields, Warner, and Norton. Bottom of the third, A's trail 3-0 as the first pitch is upstairs. As Fields backs out of the way. Want to know the count. Now 2-0, another pitch upstairs. 2-0 inside. That one almost hit him again. So 3-0 the count. And outside for ball 4. Fields works a 4-pitch walk. So the A's have a leadoff base runner for the second straight inning. This time looking to capitalize.
Designated hitter number 16, Mark Warner.
And it's now Mark Warner who's DHing in this one. Was the left fielder in game 1. Takes a strike. It's 0-1. Oh, 1 swung on and fouled. So that one will roll off the A's dugout. 0-2 on the foul ball. Right set, and the 0-2 swung on and missed on a hanging curveball up in the zone. So now it's Ryan Norton.
The pitcher number 13, Ryan Norton.
Norton did not play in the first game. This is his first time at the plate today, and he takes a first pitch strike. Gordon did the catching in the first game. Now Norton behind the backstop for game 2. Behind the plate, I should say. Now that one comes inside, almost hits him. One. Pitch upstairs. Soars over the head of Norton. Now the 2-1. Outside corner for a strike. 2-2. Two with the runner going. Pitch inside missed. The throwdown is in time. And it's a called strike 3, so it's a strike him out, throw him out double play. And the A's are turned away here in the third. We're going to go to the top of the fourth. Kings still lead 3-0.
Asks, what does comfort mean to you? We know it means more than just the temperature. And the people who invented modern air conditioning keep inventing new ways to make you comfortable. Carrier, turn to the experts.
For your heating and cooling needs, call Advanced Comfort Systems, Sheboygan's only Carrier factory authorized dealer.
Rick Lee leads off the top of the fourth, and he takes a first pitch strike. The Kenosha first baseman is 0 for 1. He reached on a fielder's choice in the second inning. He'll hit that one into right on the 0-1. A few steps back is T.D. Walker, and then will reach back and make the catch for the first out of the inning. 1 up, 1 down.
Right fielder number 28, Aaron Shower.
Now it's Aaron Shower. The right fielder has reached on an error by the shortstop Ryan Fields. He's trying to turn a double play, and he threw it into right. Did Fields. It's part of that 3-run inning in the second inning. That was the error that allowed the first one to score. Now there's a swing and a pop-up. Short right field. That's going to fall in for a base hit. It's a little pop-up that is dumped into right.
Designated hitter number 15, Grant Platek.
Now it's Grant. Platek, the DH. Swinging a ground ball right to Slivka at third, out of his glove. He picks it up. The throw is in time. So able to recover to get the out at first for the second out. Was hit hard enough at Slivka where he had some time to pick up that ball. It was initially in his glove and fell out. But again, recovers to get the out. So now bottom of the order, or the 9-hole hitter, I should say, Polera with that runner at second. The first pitch, curve, strike. Polera is 0 for 1. He's flown out to center. That one missed low. It's 0-1. One outside. Now 2-1 on the Kings center fielder. Takes another one downstairs. 3-1. Top of the order, due up next in the inning. Three, one, taken for a strike. Fastball right down the middle. A full count, 2 outs. And the payoff just missed inside for ball 4. So a 2-0 walk puts runners at first and second for the top of the order, Alex Rodriguez. The third baseman is 0 for 2. He's flown out and grounded out. First pitch lined right to McKelvey. He'll make the catch, and that retires the side. So the Kings leave 2. Had a base hit, and we go to the bottom of the 4th. A's still trail 3-0. top of the order for the bottom of the fourth. Christ, Brogny, and Walker, 1, 2, 3. A's trail 3-0, trying to come back in this ball game. All three of those runs came in the second inning for Kenosha. So first pitch low on a ball. Now swinging a fly ball, playable in right. Shower, about one step back, makes the catch. Easy out number one.
Center fielder, number 11, Bryce Brogny.
So now it's Bryce Brogny. Brogny's 0 for 1. Float to left in the first. Swinging a hard ground ball right to third. A nice pick by the third baseman, Rodriguez, to get the out. Took a quick and funny hop on Rodriguez, somehow able to pick that ball off to his side.
Right fielder, number 22.
And some poor luck for the A's as it's the second out of the inning. So now it's T.D. Walker. He's 0 for 1. Grounded out to second to end the first. So he takes one outside, 1-0. The 1-0 swung on and grounded to third again, but foul this time. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch, swung on and hit in the air in left. Playable for the left fielder. Leto will make the catch. And it's the final out of the inning. So the A's go 1, 2, 3. And they're turned away here in the fourth. So we are going to the fifth. Down to their final 3 innings. And the A's still trail 3-0.
All right, guys, we got teriyaki, honey barbecue, and mild. Enjoy. All right, DOA wings, hottest on the menu.
You got a problem?
Lumen's out for inning number 5, and it's Jake Fallish. 2, 3, 4 in the order. Fallish, Aiello, and Leto. And he takes a first pitch strike. Fallish is 0 for 2. He'll swing and hit one hard, but foul off the left field line. 0-2. Now the 0-2 swung on and fouled. Just got a piece of that one. Still 0-2. The 0-2 swung on, hit in the air, but foul out of play. We'll go into the stands. Second straight foul ball, and we'll have another 0-2 pitch. Now there's a swing and a miss, a strikeout for Lumens. That's
Your attention, please. That strikeout by Derek Lumens was the 200th of his A's career.
strikeout number 200 for Lumens in his career. And they'll keep that baseball aside as a memento for Lumens.
Catcher, number 99, Mike Aiello.
So a milestone in the 7-year career for Derek Lumens. There's a called strike, and it's 0-1 on Aiello. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Now a swing and a foul. Still no balls and 2 strikes. It's a ball and 2 strikes. A swing and a miss. There's career strikeout 201. And the second of the inning. Lumens has struck out the first 2 batters, and now it's Alex Leto.
Left fielder, number 19, Alex Leto.
Now the first pitch to Leto inside, almost hits him. Swing and a ground ball right to Slivka off his chest. He'll pick it up, throw across, and in time, so recovers to make the out. And we are through 4.5. We go to the bottom of the 5th. A still trying to come back. Still looking for some runs. They trail 3-0.
First baseman, number 19, Sherry Self.
Bottom of the 5th inning. 4, 5, and 6. Stelt to lead it off. A's looking to try and get some runs. And the first pitch is hit hard just under the glove of the shortstop, Fallish, for a base hit. Leto had some trouble with that ball in left field. Stelt took a big turn around first, but he'll hold. So leadoff single.
Second baseman, number 4, Christian McKelvey.
Now it's Christian McKelvey. He's 0 for 1. He's grounded into a double play. It was in the second as he swings and misses 0-1. Oh, 1 pitch downstairs. One pitch missed. Now that one missed. It's a 3-1 count. Now ball 4 upstairs. So the first 2 runners have reached. A base hit and a walk puts runners at first and second.
Third baseman, number 12, Travis Slivka.
Now it's Travis Slivka. He's 0 for 1. He struck out. Now let's swing at a ground ball up the third base line, foul. The 0-1 count. A's have the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 5th. Trying to come back in this one that trailed since the second inning. Now that one's downstairs. Nice play by Aiello to block it. It's 1-1. The 1-1, a strike called, 1-2. One, two, swung on, popped up right side, foul territory, playable, and Lee will make the catch for the first out of the inning.
Shortstop, number 9, Ryan Fields.
Now it's Ryan Fields, the shortstop. Now a fly ball, right field, playable, and a nice play made by Schauer on the run to make the catch for the second out of the inning.
Designated hitter, number 16, Mark Warner.
So now 2 outs, Mark Warner, the DH, runner still at first and second. One-0, outside, 2 balls and no strikes. Now there's a fly ball or ground ball into left field. That's a base hit. Stelt around third. He's going to try and score, and he's going to be safe. And now an out at third. And the A's are out of the inning. They do get their first run Kind of a weird play. Stout was initially stopping around third, then he took off, was able to score as the throw came home, and then the catcher Aiello threw a strike to third to get McKelvey trying to go to third. And that's the final out of the inning. A's do get one. On a couple of base hits, they leave one. We go to the top of the sixth. Final 2 innings, it's 3-1. Kenosha still leading. Top of the sixth. It's a first pitch missed to JT Schneider. Lumen's now at 71 pitches. He's allowed 3 runs, but they're unearned. So now that one is outside, 2-0. It's now a 3-1 game. Now we're swinging a line drive foul up the left field line, 2-1. He's got one on that base hit from Mark Warner. Scored Harry Stelt, and then McKelvey on that same play was thrown out at third, trying to go first to third, as now that one's popped up. And it'll be the second baseman. That's McKelvey to make the catch. A step into the center field grass. It's the first out of the inning.
First baseman, number 30, Rick Lee.
I was swinging a little line drive up the third base line, ruled just foul. That one snuck into the corner. That was probably extra bases, but ruled a foul ball. Lee couldn't quite keep it fair, so it's an 0-1 count. A swing and a foul into the screen, 0-2. Now the 0-2. Skipped in the dirt, gets away from Norton. It's a 1-2 count. Lumen's now working from the windup and the 1-2 upstairs, 2-2. Two from Derek is hit into right hard. That's a base hit. So an opposite field single.
Right fielder, number
So Lee with the base hit.
Shower.
Now it's Aaron Shower. He's 1 for 2. He's popped out or singled, excuse me, on a pop-up, and he's reached on an error. That single by Lee was the 6th base hit for Kenosha. Now let's swing another pop-up foul, right field side. It's an 0-1 count on Kenosha's right fielder. Lumens from the stretch is set. Chest high and the 0-1. And that's a little line drive that'll go into right for another base hit. Back-to-back singles. With runners at first and second for Grant Plottek, the DH. Plottek is 1 for 2. Singled and grounded out to third. Takes the first pitch ball. It's a 1-0 count, 1 out in the inning. He's hoping for a double play that would get him out of the inning. Another throw down to first on the pitch. And not in time. Norton tried to pick off the runner at first. Pitch was ruled a ball, so it's 2-0. A's trailed 3-0 since the second before they got that 1 run in the last half inning. Cut the deficit down to 2. It's 3-1. Hoping to keep that deficit at 2. Well, there's a swing and a foul. It's now 2-1. Lumen's ready, and his 2-1 swung on and missed. 2-2. Norton gives his sign. Lumens gets what he wants, and the 2-2 popped up on the infield. Infield fly ruled by the umpire, so it's an out as McKelvey will make the catch. At second base, it's the second out of the inning.
Center fielder, number 22, Paul Valera.
So now it's Paul Palera, the center fielder. Now 2 outs and a swing and a foul straight back. As he just got a piece. Palera is 0 for 1. He's walked and flown out to center. Now a swing and a deep fly ball. Left field, racing back is Kristen. That's over his head off the wall. 1 run is scored, and now the throw to third is a bit wide. That's going to score 2. It's a 2-run double as the Kings get their 4th and 5th runs of the game, and they now have a 4-run lead. It's 5-1.
Third baseman, number 12, Alex Rodriguez.
So now back to the top of the order, runner at second. So the largest lead for the Kings in this game, it's now up to 4. Now a swing on another fly ball, center. Rogge initially took a step back, now will come in, makes the catch, and it's the final out of the inning. But the Kings get 2 on the double. They do leave one, and we're going to go to the bottom of the sixth. A's now trail by 4. It's 5-1 Kenosha.
Usually, I've never really been into this sappy, corny, mushy garbage.
You know what? I'm going for it. You are completely and utterly
Awesome. Great. I'm glad you showed up.
in my life.
I could never get through this world without you. You are really close to my
Heart!
I think I'm about to cry. You better not.
every single time I...
Get down, get down!
There you are. You always have...
My back. I'm so glad you're alive.
It's like all these tiny little things
Yes, things.
are serious and kind of important.
You gotta hold it like a baby bird.
And-
please be quiet.
Listen. You hear that?
That's a little something I like to call
Friendship.
Bottom of the sixth inning. It's Ryan Norton. And the first pitch hit deep in the left center. A diving play made by Leto, and it's underneath his glove. It's going to roll to the warning track as it'll be picked up by Polera. It's a leadoff double.
Left fielder, number 31, Ross Chris.
So now Ross Chris, top of the order. A's trail by 4. They're down to their final 6 outs. First pitch is downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Christ is 0 for 2. He's grounded out to second and flown out into right. 1-0, fastball upstairs, 2-0. Hit hard into right field. That's a base hit. They're going to wave Norton around at third base. The throw is going to be late. And it's another run for the A's. It's now 5-2 as they cut the deficit back down to 3. So a double and a single to begin the inning.
Center fielder, number 11, Bryce Brosney.
So now it's Brogdon. He's 0 for 2. He's flown out to left and grounded out to third. First pitch taken for a strike. Excuse me, taken for a ball. It's 1-0. 1-0 is a strike. Evened up at 1. Now the 1-1, swinging a foul back. So 1-2 count. Now a fly ball, left field. The play is made by Leto for the first out of the inning.
Right fielder, number 22, T.D. Walker.
Now T.D. Walker. third place hitter. Has grounded to second and fly out to left. First pitch downstairs, 1-0. A's have 1 run in the inning. Trying to come back. No, there's a ground ball into left field. That's a base hit. Chris will take a big turn around second and he'll hold. And now that's going to bring up Harry Stout representing the tying run. Stout is 2 for 2 in this game. He's singled twice. Again, representing the tying run. It's a 5-2 game. Runners at first and second. A's have scored 1 run in each of the last 2 innings in the 5th and now 1 here in the 6th, but they're still threatening for more here in this inning. Still just 1 out. They have their best hitter at the plate in a 1-0 count. Stout, the team leader in home runs, with 6, and he takes a strike. One. Pitch downstairs, gets away from the catcher. That's going to put both runners at second and third. So 2 runners in scoring position on the wild pitch. So eliminates the possibility of a double play. 2 runners in scoring position with 1 out, and now it's a pitch outside. It's now a 3-1 count with McKelvey, the second baseman, due up next in the inning. And now they're going to intentionally walk Stout. So they're going to put the tying run at first. And they're going to opt to pitch to McKelvey, who will step in representing the go-ahead run. McKelvey came into this game batting .271 with a .375 on base. The first pitch is fouled out into the screen, 0-1. Of McKelvey's 16 hits in his 59 at-bats, he's got 2 extra base hits. They're both doubles. He's got 12 RBIs on the season. Did not play in the first game. In this game, he's 0 for 1 with a walk. Should say he did not bat in the first game. He did pitch. And game 1, and now that one's hit up the left field line. Foul. It's an 0-2 count. And the 0-2 popped up. Out of play and still 0-2. Now the 0-2 swung on and fouled again. Still no balls and 2 strikes on McKelvey, the A's second baseman. Long look in. Gets the sign, right set. The 0-2 again, inside. One and 2. A's have him loaded. Kelvey represents the go-ahead run, Stealth the tying run at first base. Now a swing and a fly ball. Very shallow left, and making the catch is Fallish, the shortstop, about 3 or 4 steps in the outfield grass for the second out of the inning.
Third baseman number 12, Travis Slifka.
So now Slifka, he's 0 for 2. He struck out and popped out in foul territory to Lee at first base. He takes a first pitch that's in the dirt and blocked by Aiello, the catcher. Now the 1-0. Down and in, 2-0. A's have 1 run in the inning. It's 5-2 score. Kenosha 5 runs, 8 hits. A's 2 runs on 6 hits. Now that one's down and outside. Almost got away from Aiello. Good job to dig it out, but it's now a 3-0 count with nowhere to put him. Ryan Fields, the shortstop, due up next in the inning. Now a pitch outside for ball 4. That's the second run in the inning to score on the bases loaded walk. It makes it 5-3. So now Stealth, the tying run at second. Slifka, the go-ahead run, now stands at first. And Sabrario has a chat with the pitcher Reich, and now he'll trot back to the dugout.
Shortstop number 9, Ryan Fields.
So now it's Ryan Fields. He's 0 for 1. He's flung out to right and walked. So called strike, and it's 0-1. Stealth does not have great speed, so Fields might have to find a gap in order for him to score. There are 2 outs, so he'll be off on contact. There's a 0-1 missed upstairs. It's 1-1. The 1-1, swung and fouled off the foot of Fields. So he takes a little walk around home plate, a couple of practice swings to try and shake off that foul ball off his foot. It's now a 1-2 count. He's down to their final strike in this inning. They trail 5-3. Now that one's outside, 2-2. Two pitch, down and in. That's ball 3. So now the runners will be off on the pitch. So as long as Fields can find the outfield grass, Stealth should probably be able to score. Again, he'll be off on contact. It's a 3-2, and there's the pitch. Lofted into center, and it's right at Polera, and he'll make the catch, and it's the final out of the inning. So the A's leave them loaded. And on a couple of base hits, they do score 2. Could have had more, but we're going to go to the top of the 7th. Final inning, A's trail Kenosha 5-3.
Asks, what does comfort mean to you? We know it means more than just the temperature, And the people who invented modern air conditioning keep inventing new ways to make you comfortable. Carrier, to the experts.
For your heating and cooling needs, call Advanced Comfort Systems, Sheboygan's only Carrier Factory authorized dealer.
Top of the 7th, Ben Folger now pitching. It's a called strike on Jake Fallish, and it's 0-1. Folger, the left-handed submarine pitcher. Oh, 1 swung and grounded to Slivka. Nice leaping grab made on the chopper, and the throw across is in time. Nice play by Slivka for the first out. The ball was driven into the ground and took a high hop. And Slivka, at the apex of his leap, able to snag that ball and set himself and make a nice throw for the first out. 1 up, 1 down. So now it's Aiello, the catcher. One 0, taken for a strike. Folger in 14 appearances on the season. He's got 24 to third innings. 3.70 ERA as there's a strike. It's 1-2. Folger in those 24 to third innings, he struck out 17 and walked 5. He's 2-3 with 1 save. Coming in here to just get the final couple outs and keep that deficit at 2. So that one missed outside, 2-2. Lumens goes 6 innings through 90 pitches. He gave up 8 hits, 5 runs, just 2 earned. That one missed outside. A full count, 3-2. He struck out 3, walked a batter. He's on the hook for the loss. And the full count pitch, skied into left field. Racing over is the shortstop Fields. Made kind of a diving effort at that one, but it fell in foul. Good effort by Fields. So he came sprinting after that one, but couldn't get to it in time. So another full count pitch coming. (5-3) is our score. Kings got 3 in the second, and then 2 in the sixth, and A's got 1 in the fifth, and then 2 more in the last half inning in the bottom of the sixth to get the deficit down to 2. A's have 3 more outs left, trying to get into the dugout, keeping it a 2-run lead, 2-run deficit. Folger ready, and his payoff again, missed outside for ball 4. So Ayala will take his base at first.
Left fielder number 19, Alex Leto.
Now it's Alex Leto. He's 2 for 3. He singled twice, grounded out to Slivka at third. A's will try and turn a double play. First pitch is a fastball upstairs, 1-0. Now the 1-0. That one missed. It's 2-0. Hit in the right. And that's going to fall in fair. That's another base hit. That's going to put runners on the corners, first and third, on a blue pop fly.
Second baseman number 2, J.T. Schneider.
So now it's J.T. Schneider. The second baseman is 0 for 3. He's popped out, hit into a double play, and reached on a fielder's choice. Double play is exactly what the A's are looking for. Runner at first is off on the pitch, and now they'll get the runner at third in a rundown, and he's going to be tagged out. So the A's foil the attempt as the Kings try to steal a run. Leto will get a stolen base. Leto took off on the pitch. Norton faked the throw down to second and caught Aiello well off at third base. He threw it to Slivka. And then Slivka threw it back to Norton, and he applied the tag for the second out. So now 2 outs. So 1-0 count. The pitch was ruled a ball. But now the A's just need 1 more out to get out of the inning. Smart play by Norton. The 1-0 pitch swung on and hit into center. That's down. That's a base hit. Coming up throwing is Brogny into home plate, and that's going to be enough to keep the runner at third base. So now that caught stealing of that runner, Aiello at third base, big there, as he would have scored on that base hit.
First baseman number 30, Rich Lee.
So now runners in the corners again, this time 2 outs. Now it's Rick Lee. The first baseman is 1 for 3. He's reached on a fielder's choice. He's flown out to right and singled to right. First pitch is inside. 1-0. Hit up the middle. That's going to be off the glove of Ryan Fields and into center. And the run will score. It's now 6-3.
fielder, number 28, Aaron
It was a tough play up the middle for Ryan Fields. If he fields it cleanly, he might have had an out, but it went in and out of his glove. So now 6-3. Now a swing and a line drive right to McKelvey. He'll make the catch. So he made the play in the hole, moving to his left towards first base. It's the final out of the inning. The Kings do get one as they get the deficit back up to 3. So we're going to go to the bottom of the 7th. A's down to their final 3 outs. They trail 6-3.
Carrier asks, what does comfort mean to you? We know it means more than just temperature. And the people who invented modern air conditioning keep inventing new ways to make you comfortable. Carrier, turn to the experts.
For your heating and cooling needs, call Advanced Comfort Systems, Sheboygan's only Carrier Factory authorized dealer.
Bottom of the 7th, A's down to their final 3 outs as Owen Reich looking for the complete game.
Leading off for the A's, designated hitter, number 16, Mark Warner.
A's did enter game 1 in a deficit that was 11-2. Eventually got the tying run to the plate. They scored 6 in the inning and left 2 runners on base. The score ended up being 11-8. This situation a little easier for a comeback as they're only down 3. So there's a swing and a miss from Mark Warner. 0-1 the count. Now swinging a hard ground ball to the right side made by JT Schneider. A nice sliding play to pick it up and make the throw deep in the hole. Actually made that play right at the edge of the outfield grass to take away a base hit from the A's. So now it's Ryan Norton. He led off the last inning with a double, eventually scored. Was a part of that 2-run inning. A's made it 5-3. Kings got 1 run back in the last inning. Slow curve for a strike. It's 0-2. Will be the top of the order due up next. Ross Christ on deck. And the 0-2. Swung on a little looping line drive to Fallish. Takes a short hop, makes the play, and the throw is in time.
Left fielder, number 31, Ross Christ.
Now 2 outs. A's are down to their final out. First pitch is a ball on Christ. He's 1 for 3. He singled to right, flown out to right, and grounded out to second. He'll swing in, pop that one up, but foul out of play. So 1-1 count, and now there's a ground ball to the left side. Diving play made by Rodriguez. He'll get up, make the throw, and it's going to be low and not in time. So an infield single. Even if the first baseman Lee makes the catch on that low throw, it wouldn't have been in time. Good effort by Rodriguez just to get to it and get it in his glove. So now, Bryce Brogny, and that run in the last inning for the Kings big because Brogny would be the tying run instead. Tying run still on deck. Now that, on the first pitch, hit hard up the left field line, but foul, and it's 0-1. Brogny does have power. Second on the team in home runs with 5. T.D. Walker on deck. Trying to get him to the plate representing the tying run as that one is downstairs. Blocked by Aiello. It's 1-1. Brogny is 0 for 3. He's flown out to the left twice and grounded out to third. 1-1 is outside with a fastball. It's 2-1. Oh, swinging a foul straight back. Brogny just got a piece of it. And it moves the count to 2-2 as the A's are down to their final strike. Pitcher Reich looking in. Gets the sign as he's set just above the waist. And the 2-2. Swung and grounded to the left side. That's in the left field. That'll be a base hit. So the A's are going to bring the tying run to the plate. And it's represented in T.D. Walker.
Right fielder, number 22, T.D. Walker.
Now Sabrario out to talk with Reich. And he's going to be done for the game. So we're going to have a new pitcher for the final out. We'll take a short break. The A's are going to bring the tying run to the plate. Runners at first and second in a 6-3 game. And the tying run will be represented by T.D. Walker. As we let the new pitcher warm up, we'll be back shortly.
Jeffrey.
Brendan Jeffrey, the new pitcher, he came in the last game and struck out Kasenki to get the out and record the save. In to do the same here, get one more out and try and get a save. And Walker on the first pitch hits it foul. Both times he came in with a tying run at the plate. Walker trying to at the very least, get Stelt to the plate representing the go-ahead run. 0-1 fastball. Missed upstairs. It's 1-1. He's down to their final out. Down to their final strike on Brogny. He singled in the left to continue the inning. And forced Reich out of the ballgame. He's looking for a complete game. He's only able to go 6 2/3. He's responsible for those 2 runners on base. Now there's a line drive, but right to Fallish at short. He'll make the catch as Jeffrey gets 2 saves. Faces just 2 batters. He gets 2 saves in these final 2 games as the A's get swept in this doubleheader. 11-8 in game 1 and 6-3 in this game.
The A's are off tomorrow and then hit the road on Monday for a game in the Pier before they come off for the final regular season home game Tuesday at 7:30 p.m. That'll be followed by a home game in the Wisconsin Class A state tournament either Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday. The A's like to thank Sargento, EW Vapor Systems, and all the Hall of Famers who joined us.
So the winning pitcher in this game is Owen Reich. He goes 6 2/3 innings. Gave up 8 hits, 3 runs, all of them earned. He struck out 3 and walked 4. Jeffrey gets the save. He went a third of an inning, and he got the line out to end the inning. Lumens goes 6 innings, gets the loss, but pitched well. He gave up 8 hits, gave up 5 runs, but only 2 of them were earned. Those 3 earned runs all scored in the second inning. He also struck out 3 and walked a batter, and he got career strikeout number 200. Actually finishes with 201 in his career after his 3 strikeouts in today's game. A's fall to 31-22 now on the season, and they're now 12-14 in the State League. Next game for the A's is a road game on Monday against the Dodgers in De Pere before they come back for one final regular season game. That's Tuesday, first pitch 7:30 against the West Dallas Nationals. That's the final regular season home game before they have one final game at home. That'll be in the Wisconsin Baseball Class A state tournament. They'll have at least one home game. That'll be either Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday, depending on the outcomes of the final few games that will determine seeding. So that's going to do it for us tonight. The A's fall, and they're swept in this doubleheader by Kenosha. Again, 11-8 in game 1. And 6-3 in game 2. They left the tying run at the plate in both games. And until Tuesday, that's going to do it for us for the final regular season game. We'll see you Tuesday. I'm Joey Grundle, voice of the A's. Sheboygan, have a good weekend. We'll see you for the game on the 31st against the West Dallas Nationals.